Hello, what's up guys? Welcome back to Korguda's ENT, and today we come to talk about Beenie Man and his girlfriend, you understand? And we come to also talk about the Maroons, you understand? Buju Banton have a thing to say to the crime minister, and not me sister, and him sister. But guys, before I go down to this video, I want to like, comment, subscribe and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Korguda's ENT. So yes people, let's get down into it. Let's start off with Beenie Man.
Thank you. What does it say? So it's our time. Oh, it's our time. Moses. And Camille. Hey. That is so cute. This is beautiful.
Greetings, people of the world. This is Buju Banton, the first and original Maroon. Buju means breadfruit in a Maroon language. In the most recent times, like today, the Jamaica Observer published an article stating that the Maroon chief is in breach of the Jamaica Firearms Act, which we clearly see as a blatant ploy by the Jamaican crime minister to hurt this young man and hurt many of us who stand up and see the blatant wickedness and criminality being perpetrated by the Jamaican politicians and the Jamaican populace. Here in Jamaica, the criminals have more guns than the legal, lawful people in this country. The criminals run around one time. We have police criminal, soldier criminal, all kind of criminal. And our crime minister's friends are the biggest criminal, and they have all the guns in this country. So when you want to label a chief as having an illegal weapon because you want to destroy him and destroy his credibility, yes, it is not right. I want the world to keep a close look at this, because you see that our crime minister has just tried to pass a legislation that illegal firearm holders, the people who have a legal gun, them to get life in prison, or them to kill them on spot. We don't put anything past these criminals. So therefore, they are the real criminals who are running this country with a criminal grip, because they are criminal masterminds. And this is another ploy with criminal intent to hurt another citizen of this country, and we're putting it on blast. Thank you.
So yes people, the hear from the great Buju Banton, and honestly say Beenie Man found new love. Well, not really new, but I don't know the deal. So guys, this is what Dr. Love have to say about Buju Banton. You know, based on the speech that Buju Banton made. You understand? He's saying that Buju Banton is obsessed with the force due to the reason he never get escort when they look for, or when him get deported. But people, may I go make a listen for yourself and hear what Dr. Love have to say.
Welcome that Buju Banton was expecting to get from the people of Jamaica, from the government of Jamaica. He did not get that welcome. So because he did not get that welcome, him upset and him mad about it, because him feels that him are the king. Because remember the whole situation, long time ago, they talk about Bob Marley, like him bigger than Bob Marley or whatever it is, right? Remember that situation. So him always thinks him bigger than Bob Marley and whatever. And no artist in Jamaica bigger than Bob Marley. Right? No. He's mad with Andrew Holness and mad with the security force of Jamaica, because when him come off of the plane, you never have every JUTC bus out the road. Have everybody out the road, Black Airport Road, a cheer for him and say the Gargamel come. When he came back to Jamaica, yes, they went and greet him and give him law enforcement to make sure said he get off the plane safe and get to his location of processing. It is the protocol. The protocol that if you are in a country and you have been deported from the country, and the only reason why Buju Banton get a little bit more privilege when he was deported from the United States of America is because of the status of his career. And because of that, them give him a little bit of sympathy and say, all right, but with this or whatever it is, but we process him and set him on the mirror, because they did not want this whole bunch of bubbled Rasta come out there and one bag of thing and rate it, because half of the rest of them in Jamaica don't really care about Buju Banton. The real Rasta in Jamaica who are Rasta today there do not care about Buju Banton, don't want to have nothing to do with him. So they're not even going to go to the airport and say, we'll go to the airport, go march him and welcome the government. They'll go more if you go march here, Shabba ranks or say, a different artist or whatever it is, Rasta. But they're not going out to the airport, go march him and give him the welcome that he was looking for. So because he did not get that welcome, right? Him have a problem with the government. Him have a problem with everything the government does. But him of all the person should not have a problem with everything the government does that they're doing right and they're not doing wrong, because you should try to join force with them and see where you can hear what go and that you can come tell we or work with we on the street to make sure say everything go good. Him don't do that. When he came out of jail, he keep the biggest concert. Everybody go. Don't to Jesus go. Right? Biggest concert. Then give him whatever I need. And keep on him make a money. And donate one little money. That's what him say. After him donate the money, he realize after the show over, the people in Jamaica don't really care about him. Because enough people never really rate him for what he have involved in the first place. So therefore people's like, okay, enough artists never really rate him because they must say, yo, alright, government come back, them have food and rate it and blah, 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 and so forth. He haven't done that much for the youths. He have some conscious song, yes. Now, all of a sudden now, he came back to Jamaica, he's a Maroon. He had that Maroon along the way because he realized that he cannot do the things that he want to do and get away with the things that he want to get away with. And guess what happened? The Maroon brother they know, him decides to say, alright, this is what happened. So he want to go join force because he want to form a different government. Okay, it's okay. To each his own, do whatever I want to do. But when Buju Banton turn around and know, if the government come out and say them are give people a shot, him have a problem with it. If the government come out and say them are going to do this, him have a problem with it. If the government come out and say them nah this, him have a problem with it. The government come out and say them a fight crime, him have a problem with it. They come out and them a talk about the firearm permit and whatever, him have a problem with it and so forth. In gone back in this mental situation again to telling them that. You ain't got no call the Prime Minister, you know. And people, I am not here pretending talking about Andrew because I don't really care about Andrew. I don't give a rat about Andrew on this. But right is right, alright. Crime minister. Right? The crime minister. So he must say that he is the one who committing the crime. But Buju Banton, all I want to entertain a commit crime. You can't tell me if you're in a music business, you never get involved in any form of crime business. Because if we're supposed to know, draw a spade and say, alright, Buju, you're saying that the Prime Minister is a crime minister. Dog, you went to jail for selling cocaine, dog. That's what they said. That is a big crime. That is something, whether or not you did it or not, that is something that they charge you for. And that is something that can rat out somebody inside. That is something that causes a big problem to somebody's life. It is just as dangerous as a firearm. It's the same thing. So, if you say that, okay, the government is a crime minister, then we call you a drug minister then. Let's keep it real. If the Prime Minister is a crime minister, then anybody can turn and call you a drug minister. Because guess what? They say you was involved in something that a form of substance that he was charged for. So how do you justify that? And where do you put yourself to say that, well, I was never involved in that. They want to charge me if they set me up and all of that. Really? Them set you up? Oh, them set me up because I did a song years ago and call it Boom Bye Bye and they want to get... Them could have get him any way than do that. That ain't got nothing to do with nobody. If a man do a man do. If a man involve, him involve. And a lot of entertainer, unfortunately, involved in a lot of bull crap. And when them involved in a lot of bull crap and they do it as long as they can do it until they get caught, they try to play the victim. And guess what happened? People glorify them right through and say, okay, that person is a great person. But at the end of the day, if you do wrong, dog, you do wrong. Don't try to point a finger over this and say a man I do wrong when you do wrong. Or probably still doing wrong or whatever it is. You understand? Now it becomes a problem now because you say, boy, the whole gun thing and rate. I believe that Buju Banton, if you have a license firearm, you should turn your firearm over too. Because you're on the edge. If you have a license firearm right now, they should take away your license firearm because you're on the edge. You and Jack you and Jack is on the edge. You see what I'm to Jack the mental state of mind of smoking bushweed and meditating on a different, what you call a different, them tap into a different religion. That is not Rasta religion. Right? And Jackie go and Jackie was charged with rape and this. So what happened to Jackie? In mental state of mind because he refused to go get help, put him in a jail in another country. What he's gonna come out and say? Babylon system again? Them set me up. Them try to hold on the black man. Every time a black man commit a crime, they say the white man try to hold him down. Right? Jackie is in another country, in prison, doing time, waiting for court time to come because he commit a crime of attempted to take somebody's life. That is a mental state of mind. Every man should defend themselves. I understand that. But some of the artists is mental and I don't want to say that on a mental and unafraid to go get evaluation because here's the thing. Well, me no want to go in a rehab because me go in a rehab, then my body will come out and say, boy, you know you say Buju in a rehab, you know you say Jackie in a rehab and all of that and rate and blah, blah, blah. And boy, you know look good for the artist, you know. Boy, artists will lose off of you. We already lose off of you whether you go in the rehab or not. You and Jackie have a fret them. Check your WhatsApp, darling. Check your WhatsApp. I say now something on your WhatsApp, darling. You have a mental problem, and the mental problem that you have is going to put you in some form of problem. And let me tell you something. The road that you are treading, Buju Banton, right now, and what you're doing is going to end up cause eventually where you can't perform now in Jamaica. They're going to give you a problem. They're going to give you a problem where you can't put on a concert. They're going to give you a problem where you cannot perform certain places. And they will make your life a living nightmare that you can't even left and go perform a different island because guess what happened? They are government officials. And all of them work together. Whether or not Barbados love you, whether or not that one support you or whatever it is and all of that, the fact of the matter, all of them work together and it can affect you. And guess what happened? You may have some money, yes. You may have some money. Oh, I forgot when you was incarcerated and all of that, and the Malis, them, they come together and put up the money, whatever it is, because them claims them seize your assets. Them seize your asset or whatever they ask, they don't comfort or whatever, because it's only when certain entertainers get in a problem, you really know what them problem really and really know what happened. Right? All these people, I understand everybody have their own private business. They don't have to come out and talk about what they have been through or who catch COVID. But at the end of the day, you are also committing crime. Because guess what happened at the end of the day? The things them that are doing as entertainer and carrying on and make people have been. So you want the whole Jamaica now to come join force with you and say, yo, we'll go join force with Buju Banton because he might talk about the government and put Andrew in place and fight for it. Buju Banton is not fighting for no Jamaican. Buju Banton is fighting for himself. He's fighting for himself and his well-being. He's not fighting for none of you. So if any of you think that Buju Banton is fighting for you, that you'll get up and say, boy, yeah man, Dr. Love, don't talk about Buju Banton because I'm alone a lick out. I'm alone a fight for you. Buju Banton not fight for none. Buju Banton don't give a rat ass elbow none, yeah? Because at the end of the day, if all on the join forces Buju Banton and go to the road for go demonstrate, and when beating start happen, and police start fire shot out and so forth, him not take up no money and bail note and Maroon left all out there. Buju Banton don't care about you. He no give a lot of these entertainers that you hear are talking now. That they want uno to come on them page and glorify them to sell some music and business and say, yeah man, Dr. Love, Buju Banton talk about this and Buju Banton I put Andrew in place and rate it because Andrew this and Andrew that and rate it. Listen, Andrew will less more for give a plate of food for your table than Buju Banton give a plate of food for your table. And that may I tell you. So there's a big difference. Not defending Andrew and say Andrew is this and Andrew is that, because we know say Andrew no good. We know say Andrew do wrong. We know all of them is the same thing, but at the end of the day, we know Andrew can't control crime. We know that crime, he can't control crime. And even me myself say, yo, I wish him would have resigned and give it to somebody else that can handle it. However, every entertainer and every citizen of Jamaica have a role to play. Every citizen of Jamaica, every entertainer have a role to play in Jamaica, whether crime, whether the rape situation, whatever, we have a role to play in everything. And entertainers are so hypocritical that they don't want to play a role and do their job. The word is, every entertainer want for boss, you know, make up our money. And we can come help the youth them in our community. But how much of this entertainer go back in our community and help the youth them? They only help the youth them when them go in a midlife crisis. And then finance start to become a problem. And then realize say everybody and them are size up, and then realize that people now glorify them again like one time. Just like how back in the days, every man worried about there was a problem with a man with about cat. Rasta and yam salt and whatever it is, there was a problem with Rasta and yam salt. No Rasta and yam front, Rasta and yam salt, Rasta and yam meat. Some of the Rasta them that are not real Rasta. Them and yam everything, so right now everybody size up. Right now Rasta realize say, somebody realize say them not really in a category over there, so them they over here so everybody because the real Rasta them, they run a corner around so them not care about what go around here so. Buju Banton them is not a Rasta. They're not a Rasta. They're just embarrassed to cut off the locks on them head, because if they cut off the locks on their head, a man I say, a long time I know my boys. A long time I know my bad man. A long time I know my beat man. A long time I know my this, a long time. So guess what happened? Then keep on the locks on them head as a show to make you glorify them and believe them. Them is no Rasta. Jackie is not a Rasta. Buju Banton is not a Rasta. Let's make it very clear. Them are not Rasta because they don't do Rasta. They don't do Rasta thing. They do Ruralian things and unclean things they do as Rasta. Because Rasta don't get involved in certain things. Rasta no beat man. Rasta smoke weed. Rasta don't take crack. Rasta don't smoke crack. Rasta no yam meat. Rasta no yam front. Rasta no get involved in certain things. Rasta live the Rasta life. There's a difference being a Rasta, and there's a difference being a rascal or being a fashion trader. Buju them a fashion trader. You hear me tell you? Because Buju Banton make it look like say boy, he look out for the people in Jamaica, and first of all, Buju Banton have all that money and him now go help, what name? Chief Curry or whatever I want name. Buju Banton is not going to go help Chief Curry. When Chief Curry come in and Curry go to what they want to call him, getting a problem, Buju Banton is not going to take up his hard money and go help him. Buju Banton will never take up a gun and go to Maroon town go fight. He's not doing it. Buju Banton will not get up and go feed every single person in Maroon town. He's not doing it. Buju Banton not going to do certain things for Maroon town, and he's not going to do certain things for the citizens of Jamaica. He's only speaking on things that is beneficial to him. And yes, at the end of the day, if you involve in a certain crime and you obtain a firearm illegally and you pay money for get it, they should take your firearm away. In the United States, in America, if you get involved in this simple thing as shoplifting or restraining or other protection or any of those things, they tell you, you go up online, it shows you, you must not obtain a firearm. If you get caught with a firearm, and so what is going to happen? Jamaica need to have some of the law that the United States of America have. Because the thing is, all of us want to solve crime, and all of us say, boy, the government now do certain things to solve crime. But when them come up with a plan that actually can work, then we turn around and say, boy, the government, a waste man, and the government now do a good job and rate it. Andrew just come up with something there and talk about, it might give more time and now for a person who get caught with a gun. I think in the state of New Jersey and so forth, what is the maximum sentence? Hold on. Let me find what is the minimum sentence. Let me find something. What is the minimum sentence for a person get caught with an illegal firearm in the state of New Jersey? Me not like that Wi-Fi. What are the people? Did somebody say 4 years? Can somebody look it up for me? Let me look it up. No, tell us something there. Can somebody look it up for me? What is the minimum sentence if you get caught with a gun in New York, or you get caught with a gun in a Jersey? Can somebody look it up for me, please? What is the minimum sentence? But I'm pretty sure it's more than 4 years. So if Angie Wellness come up and say, all right, you are going. If you get caught with an illegal firearm, you're going to spend 10 years in a jail, the minimum of 10 years a judge can give you, or whatever it is, or more, right? What is the problem? Okay. You have to understand this. From 1990, it was 4 years of, okay, 4 years, right? From 90, it's 4 years. No, wait a minute, people. If the government come up with a law and say that, hold on there. New York is 7 years. If the government come up with a law and say, all right, I'm sure all no wicked and how Buju Banton is hypocritical. If the government come up with a law and say, you are going, since the crime is high, we are going to give 10 years for a person that got caught with an illegal firearm. Most of us get up and say, boy, Andrew Wellness, no have no use of Andrew Wellness are wicked. Remember, you know, we the same one saying that them need for curve crime. But if him come up with a punishment if he got caught with a gun, we should not have a problem if him say that he might get 10 years in a jail if he get caught with an illegal firearm. Right? Thank you for between 5 and 10 years. Okay, all right. How could we knock something that them come up with to say that them are going to sentence a person for 10 years or more or whatever it is if you got caught with an illegal firearm? Don't we are the same one as the public stated that we want a curve on crime? All right.